There's something not right.
Then you must go.
What's in there?
Only what you take with you.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Matt Cave. And if this is your first time here at the Matt Cave, be sure to check out the rest of the content on the channel, hit those like buttons, and hit that subscribe button along with the bell to get notifications for future content. Tonight, I'm going to be jumping around from game to game, playing some old favorites and some old classics on multiple systems. And I'm doing this because recently my cousin had passed away, and I wouldn't be the gamer that I am today without him. And there were a lot of different games that he introduced me to, and there were a lot of games that I probably wouldn't have even played if it wasn't for him. So I'm going to be going through some of those titles and some of the games that really influenced me a lot over the years, and games that I still go back to and play today. And to help me with playing all these games and jumping through them, because I have a ton of cartridges and I have a ton of the games, but switching through every single system would be time consuming and really not a whole lot of fun for a live stream. So to help me out with playing these games, I'm going to be using Launchbox, which is a really great way of keeping everything together kind of in one place. And one of my favorite things about Launchbox is the 3D box art, which is really cool. Not all of them pop up in 3D, but for the most part they do. And I really like this style and being able to kind of click through all the games, see the cover art. When you choose a game, you get a description on the side, and it's a really cool program to mess around with and kind of go through your game library. So instead of jumping from system to system and popping in the cartridges and everything, I'm going to utilize this for the live stream tonight. So like I said, I'm going to bounce around from different genres, and tonight I think I'm going to start in with some sports, and I'm going to play some NHL 94 on the Sega Genesis. And this was a game that my cousin got me into. We were big Ranger fans, and still I'm a huge New York Rangers fan. And this was my introduction to playing video game hockey. And to be honest, it was really frustrating at first. I had never played anything like a sports game like that, so learning the controls, I found it difficult, and I definitely got frustrated. I will admit, I was one of those kids that had some tantrums when it came to some video games. I had my moments where I would just throw the controller or slam the system or whatever it may be, and my friends and my family would definitely make fun of me for it, and well deserved. And I remember playing this game for the first time and getting really frustrated, and I went to give up. But my cousin wouldn't let me give up. It was basically, in so many words, like, how are you ever going to, be able to play this game better if you don't play it? So he gave me a hard time in the best way. So I'm going to start with NHL 94. Let's pop this up here. Make sure everything loads. There we go. EA Sports. It's in the game. Let's make sure this comes up here. All right. There we go. I'm just going to check the audio real quick on my end here, because it is coming through pretty loud through my earbuds, and I don't want it to be too booming as we go through the stream. So I'm just going to come off the screen for just a quick moment, and I'm going to lower the volume on there just a little bit. And if it's too low, let me know. Okay, jumping back in. Let's do this. Oh my God. Hearing this soundtrack just brings back so many memories. Let's see how bad I'm going to be at this game. I haven't played in so long. All right. Well, definitely going with my Rangers. And at this time, had my favorite goaltender in the entire National Hockey League, Mike Richter. But who should we play against? Do we just get a rivalry going and get like the Islanders in here? Maybe the New Jersey Devils? How about Jersey? Let's play Jersey. I'll tell you what, we'll keep it short. We'll go 5-minute periods. Oh, look at this. You can have penalties on except for offsides. That's pretty funny, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to turn the penalties on. We'll have auto line changes. All right, let's rock and roll. Ron Barr. I always love this, how the games give you like kind of a little pregame. That's a Tikkanen. Mike Gartner. Look at this. James Patrick. Awesome. Brian Leach. Oh, what a great lineup. Let's get into this. All right. How do I check? John Van Beesbrook was in the game on this team along with Mike Richter. Mike Richter was the backup goalie at this point. So this is interesting. This was definitely pulling from the roster from the 92 to 93 season at that point, because Van Beesbrook was still there. Or maybe it was 91 to 92. I'm pretty sure it's 92 to 93. Because Mike Richter was 100% the top goaltender come 94, and that was the year the Rangers took the cup. Man, that was great. But we are putting Mike Richter in. All right. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's start this game and see how bad I suck at this now. I cannot guarantee a win here. Oh, okay. That was my... take a face off. That should also be pass. Yep. Oh, my shoot button is also... Oh, man. Nailed him into the boards. Daryl, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? We're playing some hockey. Oh, Richter, get back in the net. All right, we got Messier with the puck. Let's take a shot. They probably have Brodeur in net. Alan, how are you, my friend? What just happened? I didn't hold it for that long. Come on, ref. You're a little... All right, Jeff Bukaboom with the puck. Messier to Graves. Oh, pass intercepted. Let's go, Books. Let's wreck somebody. Oh, my God. I love that sound effect. No! All right, boys. That's a long pass. Backhand shot. There you go. Offsides. Ref's real lenient with us getting into the crease up there. No problem with that. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go, Rangers. Was that Kevin Lowe? Oh, Tikkanen. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, he got the breakaway and scored on me. Oh, no. This is not good. All right, Alexei Kovalov. Let's do this. Oh, I'm getting no rebounds here. 3, I think, was James Patrick. Can we get something? Can we tie this up before the end of the period? Why am I not able to change players? That's a long offsides. Cool deal, Daryl. All right, I think we're going into the second period down. Oh, that's tripping right there. That's my bad. Oh, no. That was on the Devils? I thought I took him down. All right. Hey, I'll take it. We're on a power play. Come on, Kovalov. Come on, Kovalov. Oh, Graves had the rebound. What are we doing? All right. That's the end of the first. We're down by 1. All right. But we're still on the power play going into the second. Look at this. On the bottom, we have some updates from other games going on around the league. Look how great this game was. I mean, these games really were ahead of their time. We're in the intermission right now, and we're getting stats from other games going on. NHL 94 on the Sega Genesis. Awesome. All right, let's get into the second period. See if we can get that this game tied up here. There we go. Win the face-off. Nope, gave that away. All right, Messier, let's do this. Come on. Let's get somebody up here. No. Oh, I just let that go. Take him out, Mess. Leech, no. Oh, I guess you could trip him all day with the goalie. Messier. Oh, put on the brakes. No. Oh, that's a huge breakaway. Saved by Richter. All right, let's see what we could do here. To Graves coming up. Let's try an old trick. Oh, no, I didn't do it. All right, boys, we got to work our way up the ice. Oh, that was on sides, ref. Come on now. Let's go, Rangers. No, offside. That's definitely offsides. Man, they're real sensitive about this offsides and icing. All right, let's do this, boys. What am I doing? I'm shooting on my own net. Get him out of here. That's a breakaway. Why'd I pass it? I should have shot. Take that with you. Take a seat. Get him. Kevin Lowe and James Patrick on defense. Tikin and Kovalov. Stay on, stay on. Let's go, Alexei. Ah. No. Oh my God, it was just this close, ref. Come on, give us a break. Boom. What is it? Come on, boys. 4 seconds left of the second period. We're going into the third, still down by 1. All right. All right. We're going to have to regroup here a little bit. We can't take these guys lightly. At the time, the New Jersey Devils were an up-and-coming team at that point, and we're definitely a huge rivalry, especially into that 94 season. We took on the Devils in the playoffs and the semifinals. Oh, look at this. If you just let it be, you get highlights from the other games around the league. Gretzky. I forgot about that. That's great. I wonder why I didn't do that in between the other period. That's fantastic. All right, guys. Oh, we got another highlight. Ottawa Senators versus Florida. What are we doing with this? That was a save. He's scoring right here. Nice. All right, let's get into our third period. We got to make a comeback here. All right. Adam Graves with the puck. We got to get some shots on net. Let's go, boys. And we're letting him break away. Oh, the net came off. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. We could do this. No! Nichols with his second goal, assisted by McLean again. We're in the hole. We are in the hole. Try to get that backhand off of there. There we go. Take a seat. Richter, get back in net. Hold him up. No! All right. Kevin Lowe to Kovalov. Try for a one-timer, but he wasn't really in the zone yet. Oh, no. Come on, ref. No call on that? Man, we can't get anything past Brodeur tonight. What do we got? James Patrick taking a cross-checking penalty. Now we're on the penalty kill. And down by 2. This is rough. Oh, Graves! Out for the period, which is pretty much out for the game. Oh, man. But now we got some 4-on-4 hockey here. A little more open ice. Come on, boys. Let's make this work for us. There we go. Messier assisted by Brian Leach. There we go. You smell that? You smell that? It's comeback in the air right there. There we go. There we go. Come on, boys. Oh, I missed. All right. Nope, that's way offsides. Come on, Messier. Come on, Messier. Oh, we are taking the loss. 2-1. Rangers lose to the Devils in the Garden. But we started to make that comeback. It was real close. It was close. Who am I kidding? I was down by 2 most of the game, but we had short periods. Oh, man. Playing this game brings back so many memories. And from NHL 94 on, for so many years, I had picked up each NHL release year after year. Back then, the games really did make some pretty decent advancements each year in different gameplay elements and things like that. I mean, it was pretty cool, the difference between NHL 94 to NHL 95 to NHL 96. And, you know, the overall concept stayed intact, but they added fighting to the games. They added some more replays and things like that. They just kept advancing. After a while, when you got into like the 2000s, the games weren't changing too much year to year. So I started picking up the NHL games every other year instead. So it was very cool playing these games back in the day. And always loved like the soundtracks that they featured on these games. Very cool. Now, what was really cool about NHL 94 in particular was that it also received a release, not just on the Sega Genesis, it got a Super Nintendo edition as well, but it was also released on the Sega CD. And that was my favorite version of this game. But the Genesis was the one that I grew up playing the most. What a great game. All right, let's jump back into Launchbox. see what we're going to bring up next in our games tonight. Man, playing NHL 94 was a lot of fun. But it was cool how like the Sega CD version had some actual footage that it played and had a better soundtrack. Like the music, the arena music was a lot better quality because you had that CD audio quality on there. But this might be kind of fun here. Let's do a quick little comparison. So that was just NHL 94. I'm just going to jump into NHL 98 real quick. Not going to play a full game of it, but let's take a look at some of the differences here. So now this went to THQ that year. That's interesting. Was this not EA? No, they were all EA. I don't see EA on there. Yeah, look at that. That's weird. This is jamming here. Look at that. I got the Eastern Conference, Western Conference symbols there. Very different menu layout. Let's just jump into a regular game. Line changes auto. Fighting on. See, 98 had fighting. Normal game speed. Oh, I like this soundtrack in this one. This is nice. All right, well, we got to go to the Rangers. Oh, yeah, you could play as the All-Star teams. This was one of my favorite jersey logos for the All-Star teams, the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference logos. Those are great. I always wanted one of those jerseys. I never got one. There's the Mighty Ducks. All right, boys. Rangers. Let's go against, like, the Kings. Nice. Check this out. So this year had Gretzky on the team. And it's kind of funny that they're featuring Wayne Gretzky and Ulf Samuelsson right here. So there was a game back then, real game, and Ulf Samuelsson went into the boards real hard and he knocked the glass panel down. It didn't shatter. He knocked the panel down. And of all people for this panel of glass to land on, it landed on Wayne Gretzky's wife. Unbelievable. She was okay. She was okay. But what are the chances? All right, let's check this out. Oh, no. EA Sports down in the corner. Okay. They just partnered with THQ. That's really interesting. I never noticed that. We got Mike Richter and Glenn Healy. This coaching style options. So cool. Let's just take a look at how the game looks itself real quick here. See a little bit of a wider stance here on the players. Much faster skating, smoother. Player models look a lot better. Very fast. Look at this speed. Oh, Kovalov. Wow, why is it's really fast. It's almost too fast. Whoa, man. You see Richter slam his stick down? Oh, man. All right. That's really cool, though. Very cool, the difference between that. All right. We're going to jump genres here. Actually, I think we're going to jump systems. I'm going to bounce around a little bit here. All right. I'm going to go into the world of the Nintendo Entertainment System. And that is not it. We're going to go into Nintendo here. Now, there are so many NES games that I grew up with, and so many of them were introduced to me by my cousin. And one of those games that I could never get good at, and he always insisted on playing it. And years and years later, they actually did a remake on I guess that was PS3 at that point that they did a remake, and I even tried that one out, and I don't know, I could never get into it. Oh yeah, I definitely got hey Alan, I definitely got Zelda on there, and I'll be jumping into that somewhere along the way here. But this game in particular, I could never get a grip on here, and that was Bionic Commando. So I'm going to give it another shot tonight, and let's see if I can even figure out what to do. Because that was the other thing too about this game, is that I was just confused all the time of what I was even supposed to do. Let's fire this up and give it a chance. Wow, okay, we're diving into like right away, almost Metal Gear style here. I don't remember this. I remember there being like a map screen and you're moving a helicopter around. Wow, that typing sound is something. That was a cool little soundtrack element. This is what I remember. This map screen. So it looks like there's only one place to go. All right, and then all these trucks move. I don't really understand, because the numbers don't seem to go in order, so I don't really understand their purpose. Let me know if the game is playing too loud. I can hear it really loud on my earbuds, even though I turned it down. Okay. I guess I got that. Was that a B engine? I don't know what that is. Okay. All right, here we go. Bionic Commando. Duck, shoot, and the arm thing. No game sound? Uh-oh. What happened? Let's remove that. Let me try to there's no game audio, huh? Let's reshare it. Share audio, screen, share. Okay. Let's jump back in. How about now? We got audio? Should be, I hear tons of music playing. Let me know if we don't hear anything. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Was there audio playing during the hockey game? Oop, I don't think I... Okay. Swing up this. And I can climb. Oh, there was no audio during the hockey game? Aw, poop. Well, as long as there's audio now, then we should be okay at this point. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Is this a door? Up to enter? Communicate wire, tapping. Got this guy again. All right. Well, okay. Is that it? I guess there's nothing else Oh, oh, stop swinging. Oh, there we go. That was kind of cool, sneaking up behind him. Oh, no! Wow. Ooh. Oh, is this one-hit deaths? Oh, no. No, no, no. No, no! Oh, no! One-hit deaths. I could do better than that. Okay. Yeah, let's fly our helicopter. Alright. One-hit deaths. We gotta be really careful. That swing animation is pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm starting to get the hang of the controls here. Oh, this was just talking to the guy. We don't need this. Alright. One-hit death. Let's not jump on this guy. Oh, I only got one shot on him. Well, he had jumped down. Oh, there's a guy right here. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna get behind this guy. Ah, I climbed right up into him. Oh, this is tough. How do we get past that guy? No. Oh. Okay. I just want to hop down a little bit. No. I'm starting to remember why I didn't keep playing this game. Oh boy. Okay. In the year 1980X, we found the bads. Oh my goodness. I'm really bad at this. I'm thinking, do I give it one more shot or do I move on to something else? I can't seem to get past that one guy on that little ledge. I'm really curious where the end of the level is though. I'm gonna give it one more try. One more. This is not going well. I didn't know I could do that. So I could swing through the barrels. Wait, I don't even want to go up here. Okay. All right. Those look like bullets that I'm picking up, but I don't see any ammo count or anything. Alright, now knowing what I did before, can I swing through these? Yes! Where's that guy? That's a game changer. Oh no! Oh, did it really put me all the way back? Ugh. Yeah. Well, I think that's all she wrote for Bionic Commando. What do you guys think? All right, let's switch this up a little bit. I gave it a shot. I think it was worthwhile, but I don't think I'm getting past that first level tonight on there. Maybe another time I'll do a separate Bionic Commando stream and see what we get. So, the Nintendo Entertainment System was a console that had so many amazing titles on it, and I only have just a small portion here in Launchbox right now. So many cartridges behind me, but like I said, I'm not going to keep switching them out right now. A game that we played a ton of was Ghostbusters. But the way we played that game was actually not so much the Nintendo version, but my cousin had the Sega Master System. He had the one like prior to the Genesis, and we played it on there, and it was a far superior version of the game, and we would play a ton of that. It even featured a great Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man moment where he's kind of like bouncing back and forth from the doorway that you have to get into, and you have to like just time it just right, get under his legs, and get into the building. The NES version was a lot more frustrating and just took up so much time. Legend of Zelda was a game that me, my cousin, my brother, all of my friends, we played this game so much that we could practically play it in our sleep. Now, I always played the game a certain way. I think everyone has their method of playing Legend of Zelda. My method was obviously you start up, you get in your initial weapon, and then I start working my way towards level 1. So years later, you know, at this by this point, we're pretty much grown up, and still playing Legend of Zelda. And my cousin actually was my best friend's roommate for a long time. And I guess one day they were playing Legend of Zelda, and my cousin mentioned something about while my friend was playing. I said, "Why are you going?" Like, I'm even like right now as we speak, I'm just autopiloting to Dungeon 1. Right, and we get to the first dungeon, and he goes here. And my cousin says, "What are you doing?" I goes, "What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm going to level 1." He goes, "Well, why don't you go get stuff first?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Go get some items. Go get money, get the blue ring, go get some stuff." And that blew my mind. It's like, wait a minute. You're telling me before going to Dungeon 1, you just start collecting items first and power up first and then do the dungeons? He's like, yeah, why not? And it blew my mind that was the way that he played this game. It's just hilarious. He always found some way of changing the way that we played these games. But I love this game so much. Dungeon 1 is just a classic with these skeletons and everything, and I love the idea of the enemies holding the items. So many secrets in the game. I mean, we've played through this game thousands of times, but seeing what he did and the way he played was such a game changer. He would get enough for these coins and go to the gambling room and bet the guy and try to figure out the pattern, so you get a whole bunch of rupees at once. Try to fill up to 250 rupees and go get the blue ring. And then, some of us weren't always familiar with where the items were, but he had a map, which was really cool, and we would, beg him to see it and want to borrow it, and because the map had some dungeon locations, it had some item locations, not everything. I don't remember where he got it from. I'm assuming he got it from like a Nintendo Power or something like that. But man, what a classic. I remember getting this game for the first time going to Toys R Us, and I went with my brother, and my father took us there, and we had no idea what Legend of Zelda was. We just looked at the shelf and saw a gold game. And we were like, oh, that one, that's the one we want. Just because the cartridge was gold. And we would take it was always, the cartridges weren't there on the shelf. It was this like ticket system. So you'd pick up a ticket, bring that to the register, and then they bring the game out to you. So all we saw was a picture of the cartridge. And that's what sold us on this game. And it changed our lives as gamers. I mean, this was this full-blown adventure game with so many secrets, and the first time you play this, you have no idea what you're doing. There's nothing to hold your hand. There's clues, but even the clues themselves are mysterious. I mean, even just getting this bow for the first time, it was like, great, but where do you get arrows? And we had to figure that out. And then the fact that the arrows, you have the same amount of arrows that you have as rupees, and every time you shoot an arrow, it costs a rupee. And I'm willing to bet there's secrets in this game that maybe I still don't even know about to this day. That's how great these Legend of Zelda games are. This should be the boomerang. Yep. I was just thinking to myself, did I pass it? Get rid of these guys. Hey, Mikey, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream. What are you saying? Check out your music? Sure, is that on your channel? I forget the name of this boss. There we go. Oh, you hit me right at the end. And then we get to our first piece of the Triforce. Love that theme music. This was a game that so many people played for hours on end. I mean, even still to this day, I showed this game to my son, and he started getting addicted to it. He loves the modern Legend of Zelda games. He plays Breath of the Wild. He's now playing Skyward Sword that we picked up on the Switch. And we both really like that one a lot. but just so many different areas to go to in this game and explore and just really just figure everything out step by step as you went. And then there was always, at school talking on the playground with everybody was like, who discovered what, who figured out what secret. Some of it was just rumors and who was telling the truth about it. It was so different back then. There was no internet. There was no, if you didn't have a subscription to like Game Informer or Nintendo Power or something like that, like it's just it was all rumor of what you could do in these games. But yeah, Legend of Zelda is something we're all so familiar with. But I figured I'd just run through Dungeon 1 here, just for memory's sake. Alright, I'm going to jump out of this one here. There is a game that was an all-time favorite for me, my cousin, my brother, that we would play this game like crazy because we were horror movie fans. And the fact that this even existed on the Nintendo, we were always so fascinated by it. And that game was Friday the 13th on Nintendo. Now, there is a new Friday the 13th game that's out on current consoles, and it's a ton of fun. Really love that game. And even put a little throwback Easter egg into the game where you can play as Jason with kind of the coloring from this game. Because in this game, for some reason, they make them purple. But Nintendo was always funny like that with some of their graphics. So I'm going to fire this up. And let's see if I can even remember how to play this. Nice. Even that was just so cool. Seeing that moment. That was like right out of the trailer from one of the movies. All right. I remember this. So I remember each character. Some ran fast. Some could jump higher. Let's just go with the first guy. Let's go with George. That's right. And for some reason... Oh, the rock. Oh, boy. Let's start with a rock. Oh, no. Alright. Oh, got the lighter already. So, for some reason, you need to light the fireplaces in the houses. And if I remember correctly, there's only fireplaces in the larger houses on this map. So, I'm going to head towards some of those. This guy's kind of slow. Look at that. I think that's a way to heal. We need to find like the knife or something. Yeah, that's a small house. Alright, I am going this way on the map. I was thinking, is it backwards? But it's when you get into the inner side, it kind of reverses. Oh, now we got the Jason alarm. So where is he? He's all the way back there. So I think if we just make our way all the way around... But this guy's really slow. I don't think we're going to make it. Can we cut through here? That's not going to speed us up. Oh boy, I think we should have used I think I should have used a faster character. What's that key for? Oh boy. Like 23 seconds. A knife. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Maybe we just make it. And I went the wrong way. No. Oh. He got to some of the children. Yeah, they're not here anymore. Oh, was that... I don't think he got the children. I think he got one of the other counselors. I'm lost. There's the door. Oh, man. Alright. So you either get an alarm for Jason going after the children, or he's going after one of the other counselors that you can play as. And then the other thing that we want to do is try to light the fireplaces. But I honestly don't remember what the purpose was of lighting the fireplaces. I know you can light pretty much every single one of them in each large house. But finding your way sometimes. There we go. I got one of them. I don't really know what that does, but I have 2 healing abilities and I have a key for something. And now we just gotta find the door. There we go. He did kill one of the counselors. There's an empty box now on the bottom. Now he's going after the children, and they are at the lake. So we're going to go to one of the lake houses. We should be able to make it there. And we're going to head down this way. So that's what I'd like to see at least here, at least once, an encounter with Jason. Another key just popped up. Okay, we're going to cut through here. And then we want to go this way. We're looking for a dock so we can take a boat over to those houses. I went the long way. Why there's zombies in a Friday the 13th game? I don't know. But I guess they had to give you some enemies. Alright. Here's the children. We have a knife, so we can actually hold our own against Jason. And here he is, right away. We're going to fight him like Punch Out. Oh, wow. There we go. I knew he was going to do a double punch or something. Okay. So that fight didn't last very long. We took him down a little ways with that knife. There are more powerful weapons in the game because you actually can defeat Jason in this game, but it just takes a really long time. Very similar to the NES game for Jaws, where you would encounter Jaws in almost like scenarios like that. But it just took forever to take him out. And this was a game that we would play constantly, having hardly any idea of what to do. Well, he showed up really fast this time. And we'd just run around to each of these alarms trying to figure out what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm going the wrong way because I didn't know which way I was going on the map. And he's going after a counselor. So this is another one of our players. So if they're injured, for example, those healing jars, we can actually heal our other character. That should be this house. And there's Laura. So she's already down in energy. We haven't played as her, but Jason's been here. So if I remember correctly, if I walk up to her... Oh my goodness. That came out of nowhere. He's got a machete. Actually, holding my own pretty well here. Okay. That went better than expected. But now we're going to find Laura again. door. There's Laura. Okay, how do I use my items? Select. Okay, so I want to cure. There we go. And we used one of the jars, and now Laura's back to full energy. And this game is pretty much rinse and repeat like that, keeping as many counselors alive as you can, as along with the children as well. And the game takes place over 3 days. So eventually it becomes nighttime. I guess that's why you light the fireplaces, so the houses are lit up once you reach the night sequence. And Jason will pop up, you fight him like basically like Mike Tyson Punch-Out style, and occasionally he'd pop up on the roadway and scare the heck out of you when he came out. And there's a whole bunch of different items, keys, curing items. You get different weapons, a machete, an axe. And you're just basically trying to work Jason's energy down all the way. There's even a house deep in the woods. When you look at the map here, there's a couple houses in the woods here. And inside one of those houses is Jason's home. And inside is his mother's decapitated head, which you actually fight. It floats around, kind of like something out of Castlevania, and you fight Jason's mother's decapitated head as an enemy. It's something that I don't think you have to do, but it is kind of cool when you get to that point. But this was a game that we would play for hours, because in all honesty, this game takes forever to play through, and it just gets a little frustrating trying to go around this map and figure out which way is the right way. But there's nothing, you saw how this game just starts up, there's nothing that tells you what you need to do. So it gets tricky, but we still had a lot of fun with this game, and it definitely brings back a lot of memories playing that one. Oh no, we had no sound again? I don't know what's going on with my audio. That was really weird. I had the mic on for a second. I just toggled it and now it's back. Huh. That's a weird issue to have all of a sudden. My bad. Oh man, look at me trying to be a gamer here streaming, and I'm just messing up the simple things like having your microphone on. So there was just a whole bunch of dead air there. That's fantastic. Well, what I was saying was that the Super Nintendo was a system that I didn't have growing up, but I got to play it with friends who had it, and I got to play it with my cousin who had it. The Star Wars games in particular, Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back, and Super Return of the Jedi were just a few in that lineup that I didn't grow up playing, but I got to play with him. And there were even some titles that he was just huge into, like Castlevania. He got me into Alien versus Predator, which is an awesome game. But I think I'm going to jump into here. I was a little inspired the other day when over on Two Star Wars Nerds channel, they were playing some Super Star Wars. So I'm going to jump into it, but I'm not going to play A New Hope. I'm going to jump into Empire Strikes Back, and let's see if I can even get through the first level. Let's fire this up here. All right. There we go. LucasArts in stereo. But that's if we have audio right now. Are we here in the game this time? Let's take a look here. What do we got in our options? Well, my controls are just not working. Leia Rose, how are you? Why can't I select this? A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's so cool. Sounds great, too, think about this. That huge theme song being played on a Super Nintendo, and it sounds this good. That's awesome. Alright, none of my controls seem to be working, though, for some reason. So let me see what happens when I get into the gameplay here. That's cool. Look at that. This game had cutscenes. Boom. Alright. Now I seem to have controls. Alright, jump, attack. Oh, I can look. Oh. It's getting cold. Alright. What is that thing? See, this is cool, starting with the lightsaber. Oh! Look at that spin move. That's really cool. Oh, I gotta fight snowballs? Oh, I really like that spin move. Tauntaun! I haven't played this game since I was a kid. I've played Super Star Wars in recent years, but I haven't touched Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. Wow. Look at that. Fascinating this game is. Yeah, what are these creatures? It's like pigs with long haircuts. Oh, it's even got like the drag in the... Oh, I killed my Tauntaun. Oh no. Alright. We got a difficulty spike here. We got a points bonus. That's cool. We need some hearts. Health sword. Alright, this flip move definitely is very powerful. And I have no problem with choosing it. Oh, took a death. Alright, let's keep this Tauntaun alive. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, these icicles on the bottom, that's tough to avoid. Just appear once you're on them. Oh, no, I'm getting destroyed. Come on, boys, leave me alone. Oh, I get that heart. Got it. There's like so much happening on screen that the game is slowing down. And there goes my Tauntaun again. Shields? Oh, let's just, like, run. Oh, those didn't last long. I wonder what these plant things are. See, it makes me wonder, like, these creatures that we're seeing, these plants shooting these projectiles and everything, were those just made up for this game, or were these things featured maybe in the novel? I have no idea what these things are. Oh, wow, it takes you all the way back to the beginning. Now, the good thing is, when you're on the Tauntaun and you get hit, it's just the Tauntaun losing energy. So if you lose them, you still have a full health bar with Luke. That heart. There we go. It's so hard to not get hit in these games. I know, Tauntaun, I'm just murdering you here. I'm sorry. I wonder if Luke gets any force powers in this game. Does anybody know? Oh, that was cool. Oh, now I have a blaster. Where'd my lightsaber go? Whoa, what happened? Oh, no. I found a very deep hole. That's game over, isn't it? No. I don't know why I lost my lightsaber. Let's see if I could just kind of run past a lot of this. It seems like there's a ton of enemies as soon as you stand still. So this doesn't feel as relentless as the initial board on A New Hope. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, see, as soon as I stand still, they start bombarding me. Oh no! Well, this is our last life. I gotta keep Luke alive here. Oh no. Alright, I gotta attack. Oh, probe droid! Do we get continues? Yoda! Try again.
Here, order not. There is no try.
Man, this is really hard. There's just like no end to these guys. It's hard to hit the enemies while you're on the Tauntaun, actually. Ah, killed by a snowball. I feel like this spin move is like my only chance. I hate to choose the same move, but at the same time, it's like I kind of gotta. breaking. Got some shields. I just did like a... Oh, look at that. I can do like a slide move. Oh, 2 probe droids now. Oh, I'm right out of range. No! Oh, no. Oh, no. There are just no checkpoints. Man, people aren't lying when they say that these games are just brutal. The problem is that as much as you want to just run away from these things, you gotta take them out to get some hearts. Yeah, this spin move is like... You have to do it. And shields. Alright, now we're getting the hang of this. Let's not fall down a hole. This makes you slide off. Leap of faith. There we go. We're further than we've been. Oh! Yes! Alright. Okay, now we're in the cave. Yeah, as soon as you start, that thing came up from the ground to attack. What's that down there? Lightsaber. Whoa! What was that? I don't know why I just flew up that cavern. Oh, there's spikes on the ceiling. I can't keep flipping. What is that? Is that supposed to be a Wampa? It's... What the... I can't move. Oh no. I can't jump high. Wow. Oh no. I don't know where to go there. Can I look down? Does it work like A New Hope? No. Oh, these things. Okay, that looks up. That looks down. Okay. This made me like shoot up in the air right here. What is this? I think I just got a blaster upgrade. Oh no. I switched to a blaster. Huh. Now he's shooting projectiles out of his back. These little bats. Little sword. Whoa! This is a different way. Oh, to a big heart. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I respawned. Back down. No. Oh no. Okay. Frozen. I'm assuming that ice water down there would kill me. Big heart. Oh no. Yep, it definitely does hurt you. Into the spikes. Oh man, that jump is brutal. Alright, here's our last try. Oh, that thing comes charging right at you. I guess these are supposed to be wampas. I need a big heart. Oh, I got killed by like a worm. Wow, these games are tough. Oh, look at that. I had a password system for continuing. That's cool. Wow. Yeah, these Super Star Wars games were no joke. I mean, the difficulty spikes. I mean, I started off in the very initial level. Seemed to be all right. I almost thought it was easier than the first game. But wow, does that just pick up right away. And they throw everything at you in this game. Man, I think I would definitely love to go through all three and try to beat them. But man, my 16-bit skills are not what they used to be. That's going to take a lot of practice. Whew. That would have drove me nuts as a kid. All right. So I'm going to dive into one more game for this stream. And this game was such a strange title. And we're jumping back to the Sega Genesis. And this game was something that I didn't even know existed. And now it's one of my favorite Sega games, especially one of its sequels. And the game I'm talking about is The Revenge of Shinobi. This was it became one of my all-time favorite games on the Sega Genesis, but even more so was Shinobi 3. But I'm going to go ahead and play Revenge of Shinobi. This was where it all started for me. This is where my cousin showed me this game, and I hadn't really played much like it on the Sega Genesis until he showed me this. So this is a really fun game where we play as Shinobi, and I'm going to see if I can actually remember the secret to getting infinite shurikens. So let's try it out. And is that emulator not working? Let's try it one more time. Isn't it great when you have technical difficulties on a live stream? Looks like this one's not working. I do have the cartridge, but I have to hook up a whole system for it. In that case, let's try the sequel. Is it going to play nice? Yes, it is. All right. Cool. There we go. All right. Well, I really wanted to play Revenge of Shinobi, but the sequel, Shinobi 3, ended up being one of my favorite Sega Genesis games of all time. And it really does have the same type of gameplay style, so this will definitely work. But let's see if I can remember how to do this. I believe it was bring the shurikens to 0, make the sound effect a shuriken, and then just wait on shurikens. And there it is. Infinite shurikens. Oh man, it still worked. All right, let's jump into this. Zeed's resurrection. So Neo Zeed was the enemy in Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of Shinobi. Really cool, like, character has like this long hair that he whips at you. And there it is, 999 shurikens. And we got infinite. We have special abilities here, a shield. We can rain like lava down. This was like a super jump ability. What we got? Oh, this is you sacrifice yourself for a self-destruct. It costs you a life, but it eliminates all the enemies on the screen. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, there we go. Dash to do the sword. And then you can also power up your shurikens, which we should see shortly. There we go. Now they light up like this. They're a lot more powerful that way. Look at that. You can just spread them across the screen. And you hit these crates every once in a while to fill your shurikens for the most part. But sometimes there's a bomb in them, so you got to be really careful. You swipe with your sword. There was like some kick abilities. I forget how to do that. Oh, she comes out. Yeah, that pink warrior. I happened to hit her as she came down from the trees. But if she lands and starts swiping at you with a sword, it gets pretty tough. Oh, here she goes. She does that downward link strike. Oh, there it is. You do a jump kick. Hang from the ceilings. And it's coming up, we're going to be able to jump off the walls. Nice, and we have the power-up shuriken, so that worked really well on him. Normally, it takes quite a few hits to take those guys down. Oh, I missed my opportunity. Got him. All right, level 2. And right now I have my special ability set to a shield, just in case we run into some trouble. And there's a bomb. We don't want to go to that. If you touch it, it explodes right away. That was one of the things. Being able to wall jump like that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a game. Jump to the spikes. Another one of these guys. And I like the different boss levels in this game. The bosses that you fight are pretty cool. I always thought this was cool in this one too, going through caves and stuff. First game was in a lot of interiors. So this game, the third one here, kind of opened things up quite a bit. Pretty hard. Alright, first boss battle. There we go. You want to kind of like jump over him so he opens up his stance. And get the hit. And rinse and repeat. Boom. And we still have the power-up shurikens. So we should be able to take him out pretty good. Oh, almost missed. There we go. Those explosion effects. Nice. And we cleared the round. No shinobi bonus. Alright, secret entry. Oh, this was a really cool level. We still have our power up. If we get hit, we lose it. This reminds me of the Ninja Turtle games with the surfing boards. Sega was always good for like levels like this. And when you have infinite shurikens, you can just keep shooting. Not worry too much. Jump over that. This also reminds me of, on the Sega Genesis, there was a Back to the Future 3 game, and the first level was riding a horse with Doc. And that board is damn near impossible. I've probably only seen the second level of that game maybe once or twice in my life. You have to remember a pattern, and it moves way too fast. I love how the backgrounds kind of move too. The cloud movement back there. Such a cool look to these games. Now we got a little mini boss battle here. Oh, and I took a hit. We lost our power shurikens. He just jump kicked me in the back of the head. Ooh, got hit by one of those spears. I don't know if he hit me or if I hit him with the horse. Got him. There we go. All right. This game's kind of all over the place with enemy types. Like we were fighting other ninjas, and now we're fighting soldiers with machine guns. And whatever this guy's doing with a boomerang. Ooh, taking some hits here. It's cool. It sticks in the wall. Oh, noise. Get these guys before they get me. Hopefully we can find another power-up. Power-ups. A bomb and some shurikens. Okay, we could bypass that. Power-up. Oh no! Ah, and I lost it right away. I got greedy. Big heart. There we go. Fill up our lives. on the next boss battle, we're going to want to use one of our special abilities. That should be coming up right up here. So actually, let's prep it. Especially since we don't have the power up right now. And this thing kind of moves around all over the place. Oh man. When he does this, your controls are backwards. Let's use it. Oh, he's just off. There we go. It should hit him. Boom. There we go. That was a good hit. Yeah, that bonus power definitely helped a lot take him down. Because he changed colors pretty quick after a few hits. Now this level's pretty cool. This is like horror movie stuff, this level. Especially the second half of it. We got like swamp thing that comes out of here. Oh, there we go. Power up. But it was always so amazing how different each level is on this game. First time playing this, I had no idea what to expect. Because the game prior wasn't as intense as this one. Oh, get our power up back. That's good. Oh, I lost my power up. It's like Krang. This kind of looks like a cloning facility. It's got some Camino vibes here. That like horror movie version. Big heart. Some more up here. Another bomb. Oh, it jumped right up into these guys. Love that. You can get a dagger, you can kick, you can swipe with a sword. Let's not fall into the acid. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, there we go. Let's get across here. Alright, we just gained an extra special ability. Which really doesn't help us here. Gotta just try not to fall into the lava here. Or the acid. All right, this is where it gets really cool looking. Let me see this boss battle. All right, look at that guy back there. We're gonna deal with him. I don't know what is going on in this game. I've played this for years. I still have no idea what the heck is going on here. Oh, I lost my power up. You want to keep moving here because he's going to take a shot at you. And you move really slow in this, like, I don't even know what we're running through. That bomb. Alright, let's take him on. And we have 2 power-ups here. Ooh. Oh. Oh man, that hand's kicking my butt. Let's see if we can hit him once before he goes. Oh, when we turn purple, that's good. Oh, he's coming back. Let me hit him with that fire one more time. Nice. Took him out. Awesome. So that's just a taste of the Shinobi game for the Sega Genesis. I don't think that game was ever released on any other consoles, as far as I know. I don't think this had a Super Nintendo counterpart. I'm pretty sure Shinobi was owned by Sega. So they I think they had all the rights to it. But I just wanted to jump around a little bit through Launchbox here, especially. It's really cool how you can keep all these games linked up in one place. I really love the artwork style here, showing the boxes. You can even change that. Like if we go into here, I can go to carts and you can change it to the cartridges for N64, for example, which is awesome. So it's really customizable and it's free. This is a free program. I'm running it on Windows. I don't know what other operating systems it runs on, but I really love having everything kind of in one place. And I haven't finished putting everything onto here yet. I'll definitely get to it. Some of these lists are pretty short, but I have more to put on there. But it's so much fun going through all these old games. Just really takes you down memory lane, and it makes me think about the first time that I played these games with my family, with my friends, and the fact that I still get to play them now and share them with my children is awesome. I have the original consoles all set up next to me here on a tower. I have the cartridges all shelved. I have so many different ways of getting access to these games. And my kids like to sit down and play them now, which blows my mind. You know, they have all these crazy new games. They have Fortnite, they have Star Wars Battlefront, they have everything that they play now, and they still ask to play these games as well, which just honestly blows my mind that they'd even have any interest in diving into a Sega Genesis game or even an original PlayStation game. You know, these some of these games really didn't age well, but I still go back to so many of them. Resident Evil is an all-time favorite. I have a whole series of videos on my channel about Resident Evil alone and my experiences with it. I recently did a playthrough of Resident Evil 7, and I have an upcoming playthrough of Resident Evil 8, which is codenamed Village. And another one I think I'm going to be jumping into pretty soon will be Star Wars Masters of Terrascasi. This was a fighting game in the Star Wars universe that is infamously bad, but I still have a place in my heart for that game because I do own it and played a ton of it, like really like played so much to try to unlock every special move and try to master that game. And I'm really curious if I can still hold my own and if I can even get through the tournament in the game. I'm not even talking about playing co-op, just against the computer, and see if I can even win. I think it'll be a tough challenge, and I'm going to do just a standalone video on that game pretty soon. And the fact that I can have it stored here for easy access instead of hooking up the PlayStation and going through the capture device, if I could just go through it quickly like this, having that option is awesome, which is one of the reasons why I love this program so much. And to see the box art is really what brings back so many memories for me. I love hard copies of games and movies because of the artwork that's on them. And one of the things I really miss, especially about the original PlayStation, were these larger boxes. Eventually, it went completely to the CD cases like this, but the initial runs of PlayStation games came in these larger cardboard boxes that folded out, and then the disc was inside in the insert. And it had plenty of space for a nice large instruction manual that had artwork in it and everything. So I miss those. It was one of the reasons why I liked the Sega CD cases like this. There was no reason that these cases had to be this big. The instruction manuals were the height of the case. And then you just had the CD, tucked in there. But um these were so big and most people hated that, but I actually really liked it because I like having the stack of these games. It was just really cool looking, and to see this new style at the time when the Sega CD came out was really fun. And eventually everything went into these type of cases that we're all used to, that DVDs were came in. So then all the games started coming in this. But I'll be filling up this list with more games as I load them into here. But I just love having easy access to it. There's so many different ways of storing games on your computer, but I came across this one just by chance and figured I'd give it a shot. I'm using the free version of it, but there is a paid for version, which I'm not entirely sure what the big difference is between the two. But maybe I'll check it out at some point and see if it's actually worth doing. But in the meantime, I'm going to be running through some games on some upcoming streams. If you guys have any recommendations on what you'd like me to play, what you want to see on here, throw it down in the comments. Let me know. I'm always open to suggestion for the type of gameplay and stuff and everything that you guys want to see. I had so much fun the other night playing through the story campaign of Battlefront 2, and that's definitely something I want to keep going on with playing through full game stories like that, and just and to do them live. I'd like people to be able to come in, join the chat, have some fun with it, and really enjoy the story, especially if it's a game that you've never played before. We had quite a few people reached out to me that it was the first time they had seen that story campaign in the game. So that was great. I'm so glad that people could share that experience together. And just for upcoming news, if you aren't already subscribed to the VacTube, Daryl the Derelict's channel, definitely go check that out and subscribe over there. He's making great content, and I will be having a guest appearance on his show on Saturday afternoon. And we're going to be talking Quantum Leap on that episode. He does a lot of great content over there, a lot of Star Wars, and we're going to put a little spin on some things and talk about the series of Quantum Leap on Saturday, which will be the next time that I appear on a stream. But in the meantime, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. I really appreciate you stopping by to take a look at some of these games. I was just really thinking about the games that I grew up with and what brought me into the whole world of gaming overall, and that I really have my cousin to thank for that. And I figured I'd play some titles that he got me into and that I still play to this day. But I'll definitely do some future streams with more classic games. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content before you do, see if it's even something that you like. And if you like it and want to stick around, hit that subscribe button, click the bell for future notifications, and I'm going to try to keep the content coming as much as I can. On that note, let's call it a night. I appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you next time on the Matt Cave. Good night.